Heart fans, welcome to the fourth annual Men's Volleyball Media Day. I'm Rich Linden, your host, and I am super pumped up to talk with all 14 men's volleyball programs and preview the upcoming 2025 season. First off, we have a newcomer, Kansas Wesleyan University head coach Dustin Salmon and player Jeremy Lopez. Is that right? How you doing, gentlemen?
They're doing good.
Doing well, Rich. Thank you for having us.
Very good. First, Coach, I'm going to start with you, and then Jeremy. We're gonna get into the season. But Coach, first year competing in the Heart, but third year as a program. So, how excited are you for your programs and the opportunity to play in the Heart of America Conference?
Yeah, when I looked at making that move last year after our season ended, I wanted to come to a place where I knew the conference was going to foster success for our program. And I think, being able to compete against the level that we have to compete against on a weekly basis, that helps us in multiple ways, first and foremost with the recruiting.
I love it. Yeah. It's very competitive, and those guys bang. Well, tell us about this player right next to you. Introduce us to Jeremy. Tell us a little bit about what he means to the team.
Sure. Jeremy was one of my first recruits that first year. He's been with us, so this is going to be year number 3 for him. I've seen tremendous growth out of Jeremy. He went from, nobody knew who he was to, last year he finished tied for fourth in the country in digs per set. So, he's a guy that's very important to us. His first ball contact, keeps us in system and allows our offense to do what we need to do. And he's from California, so he made a big jump from Cali to the Midwest. But it's been good.
Well, Jeremy, let's get it to you then. Cali boy coming to the Midwest. Tell us a little bit about Kansas Wesleyan and how you feel about this opportunity to play for Kansas Wesleyan.
Well, I mean, it's been great so far. Coming into college, I wasn't sure I was going to play volleyball in the first place. So coming here really has been like a second win for me. I've been great connecting with the team. I'm really excited for this season, what has to come.
Yeah. So what position do you play?
I'm a libero.
Libero. Have you always been, or did you switch? Have you played other positions like through your career?
Coming from California, being a hitter is pretty competitive. So it's kind of been in the little mixture of being too short to be a hitter and being just a little too tall to be libero. So I've really interchanged between an outside and a libero, but these past 3 years, it's just been pretty much just strictly libero.
Hey, inside secret, man. Libero is my favorite position. I love it when I can call a good dig, man, and get the crowd pumped up. So, Coach, what's been the biggest challenge in starting a program from scratch?
Yeah, I would say, I kind of touched on it earlier with making the move to the Heart, but I mean, it's been recruiting. Recruiting is, the lifeblood of every program. And, for us, that's been the difficult part. But I will say, going from where we were in the past to where we are now, recruiting is getting easier. It's never totally easy, but it's been easier for us to connect with more guys. So we have more options. I think the other thing too is the fact that we don't really, with where we are, we don't really have a strong recruiting base locally. So we've got to go coast to coast, border to border, international, and try to find guys that want to be part of what we're building here.
Well, tell us a little bit about Salina then. You got recruits coming in from all over the place. How does the community support the athletic department and men's volleyball at Kansas Wesleyan?
The community is part of the reason why I came here. They do a fantastic job supporting not only our university, but they support our programs as well. I feel like they do a very good job of, trying to connect with all of the individuals, with all of our programs. It's a town of 50,000. We're in the middle of the wheat factory here. So, farmers are notorious for liking to talk and getting to know people. And so, that's what we have here.
I love it. I love the campus. I love the gym. So, Jeremy, tell us about your journey. When did you start playing volleyball? And was there a mentor or a coach that really moved you to really pursue this?
So I started playing volleyball my freshman year of high school. I got cut from my freshman team, became a team manager. Didn't think I was ever going to play volleyball again. Then I started playing club at SG Elite in high school. Throughout that, my high school coach, Coach B or Brinson, probably was one of my biggest mentors. If it wasn't for him, I would not be playing volleyball. Throughout that, just grinded throughout the years. I always got better 2% every single day. After high school, didn't think I was going to play college, had no offers. I thought I was going to go to a local community college. And then Dustin came out of nowhere. And my last ever game at Nationals, or one of my last games at Nationals, and then first offer was there. Took it right up, came here. I went through the No Easy Buckets programs with Dustin Wanton for a little bit, but that didn't stick too long. He was a great help, though. Do love him. And then I've just been here for the last 3 years.
So, Coach, seeing this guy, you're at Nationals. Tell us about that journey. Recruiting him, you see him, you're like, that's our missing piece.
Well, so that first year we had a lot of missing pieces.
Right.
And so, I knew what I was looking for, out of that position. I actually contacted their club coach, and, he's like, yeah, I've got some guys that don't have offers, but I feel like they should be playing, come check us out. So I went and watched their first match that second day of Nationals, and that's kind of when the connection happened.
It's awesome. Tell me a little bit about the Heart. Jeremy, do you know much about the Heart of America Conference? I say it's like a powerhouse of men's volleyball nationwide. Coach, tell us a little bit about that and what Jeremy's going to see this season.
Well, the nice thing about where we are located is when we have to schedule non-conference opponents, that's pretty much who we're playing in the non-conference because, from a travel standpoint and whatnot. So we're not oblivious to what we're stepping into. But yeah, I tell recruits all the time, they ask me questions about past seasons and whatnot. And I'm like, look, we made this jump into the best conference in the country. When you have half of the top 12 in the nation or in one conference, I think that speaks volumes. And so again, that's what I sell to current recruits, but I also know that that's just going to elevate our program.
Yeah, I love it. Last one, I'm going to kick it to Jeremy. A couple things. You've got guys from all over the place on your team. You're on a bus ride going to a match. Tell me a little bit about the playlist. You guys put together music. Who's your music guy? And what kind of tunes and artists are we listening to?
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Probably the number one dude that would play his playlist is a kid named Colin. It's a lot of like techno music, EDM, playing hardcore music all the way.
Going to write some notes on that, man, because I'm going to see you this weekend. Well, Jeremy, Coach, thanks for being here today. I'm so excited to kick off the season. Good luck all year, man. I hope to see you again soon.
Appreciate it, Rich. Thanks for the time, and we'll see you this weekend.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.